Testing, voice testing, 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 testing. Good day, friendly viewers. It's another week, another day, some more manga and anime to talk about. I was supposed to rhyme with that, but that didn't really work. Anyways, so firstly, before I get into Naruto, Bleach and Bakuman, firstly, I am really concerned that people are missing out on some really good anime because I'm noticing things that, obviously that Naruto is like super mainstream, like everyone knows about Naruto, everyone knows about One Piece, Bleach, Fairy Tail, all these things. Death Note is, well, not mainstream, but Death Note's well known. However, there are many anime out there that are just amazing, and some of my all-time favourites that people have just never heard of. So I'm going to quickly go through these amazing anime, and you really should try them, like seriously. One of my all-time favourites, Samurai Champloo. I mean, it's just epic. It's so cool. It's not that long. So if you don't want to watch anything that's like Naruto length, then this is even more perfect. The animation is just amazing. It's about samurai. It's hilarious. The fighting is some of the best I've ever seen. It's just watch it. Possibly the best anime I've ever seen in my life. One of my all-time favourites, if not my all-time favourite. The only thing close to it is Death Note. I mean, if you're looking for something with a good story, good animation, all the characters are really cool. This is seriously it. It's just amazing. And the plot twists are just, you just have no idea. It's got a bit of fantasy in it, but it's almost so real. It's just amazing. I can't recommend this one enough. Samurai Basara. Some of the animators from Naruto actually previously worked on this, and the fights are just so cool. This film, Sword of the Stranger, the final battle has never had such an impact on me. I've never ever felt like the way I do about any fight scene after I saw the fight scene of this. It truly is just an amazing film. I know I'm actually showing quite a lot of samurai stuff, but this is just unbelievable. Darker Than Black, I don't really want to say very much about it apart from that it's sick. It's just really cool. Just try this one. It won't disappoint. Now for some slightly more unknown ones, Nichijou. A bit more of a playful one. It is one of the funniest manga animes it's so funny. I know that it's not like it's not like an action piece. It's just comedy, real life. The main characters actually sort of draw a bit of manga, so it's almost like Bakuman, but it is so funny. I'm crying with laughter. Now this is one I'm pretty sure not many people have heard of. Chrome Shelled Regios. It's freaking nuts. That's all I gotta say. And the opening song, it's just like techno madness. It's so cool. I watched the whole series just because of the opening song. Just nuts. I think that's enough gushing from me. I mean, those anime are just mind-blowing. Some of them changed my life forever. I can't stress enough how much people should watch some of those, especially Durara, Samurai Champloo, and the film Sword of the Stranger. It doesn't get any better, seriously. The reason why I showed you those actually was because I watched the Naruto anime episode today, the most recent one, 251, and it was pretty disappointing. I mean, Guy v Kazame is supposed to be a sick battle. I was looking forward to it, thinking, if the animation is like Killer Bee, Sasuke, It's going to be sick. And it wasn't. Someone else was doing and there was a different animator. The animations kind of were crappy. There was loads of trash talking. So I looked up the animators and looked at sort of what other things they had done. And believe it or not, some of those things that I mentioned, Sword of the Stranger, was done, had work on it. I think I mentioned before. With Sengoku Basara, had work on by animators of Naruto currently. So, you know, the good animators, like, it's just sort of cool, the animations. I just thought it was kind of weird that in Naruto the anime is split up like with different animators, and sometimes you get a good animator doing a fight, and then sometimes you get like a, you know, it's just weird how they do it. Right, so I'm already running into my time like a huge amount, so I'm going to have to go through these reviews really quickly. So another triple manga review coming right up, hot off the plate. Yeah, right into it. So Naruto, 574, Wicked. We see like loads of Sasuke. We even see Sujetsu and Jugo, which is cool. We see a bit of banter from them, and then a little bit of a fight, which was kind of like unexpected because Jugo gets a bit like annoyed. They find some Orochimaru hideout that they never knew before, and they find something amazing. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be cool. We see some Karen right at the beginning, and it's kind of funny. It's also a bit of like a thing to a memento to Valentine's Day. Karen's going sort of like, oh, I love Sasuke, oh, I hate him. But actually, secretly, she's hiding these tools underneath Sasuke's photo, which is very, very whimsical. Is that the right word? No, it's not the right word. Anyways, yeah, that was cool. We see loads of Sasuke's like flicking Amaterasu. I don't know what it is, with his Sasano, and his flicking black fire at these Zetsus, and then he uses Genjutsu and squeezes the information out of the white Zetsu to get like orders and stuff, and he finds out stuff, and it's kind of cool, and then he lets it run, and then he just and kills it. It's cool. So I'm hyped for next week. Oh my god, whatever happens. Like, oh, and we see Itachi at the end. That's the biggest thing. We see Itachi right at the end. We're like, where have you been? He arrives through the trees. It's a lovely sight. But I am quite concerned because I was looking forward to Sasuke v the Konoha 11. That would have been amazing. Like, you know, 10 of them v Sasuke, all like friends. It would have been like a nuts battle. And I wanted to see Itachi v Kabuto. So if Itachi and Sasuke meet now, it will be an interesting confrontation. And I'm very, very interested to see where Kishi takes it next chapter. However, I have a feeling that he's going to go straight back to Tobi and Naruto because he doesn't like to give Itachi and Sasuke a lot of page time. Let's be honest. Bleach 481. We get a bit of banter. Lovely bit of banter. It reminds me of the early days of Bleach. It was quite funny, quite nice. I do have to admit though, when I saw the big page of Ichigo, Chad, Ishida and Orihime together, like the four of them standing epically in their pose, I was like, so cool. Haven't seen them like that in ages, and like, because they're always like either split up or one's rescuing the three, or three of them would try to rescue the one, or, you know, so them all together is just cool. No Shinigami needs to be sent there because everyone else sucks in comparison, especially these two rookies. I mean, they suck, they really suck, and I don't care for them at all because they suck, and I don't know what they're going to add, unless it's all about, like, because because Ichigo can't really evolve much more. Maybe it's going to be about evolving these two rookies into like the most amazing Shinigamis. Like they'll get their Bankai and stuff. But in terms of like their character, they seem sort of like recycled. Like what's his name? Yuki, I think. The boy, the younger one, the one that survived. Well, the other one survived as well, but the one that probably survived. It seems a bit like the one from the fourth squad. I can't remember his name or her name. The one with the bun who does all the healing. Seems very similar. So I don't care for them. And then we see this new guy, Ivan. I can't remember his surname, but Ivan, and he's basically like an Arankar or a Spada or something. He's got a bit of hollow on his face. He looks cool. I'm liking that. It means that they're coming back. They also at the beginning with the really sick like. Oh no, that was the chapter before. Yeah. Anyways, Ivan means that because you know how they were talking about how the hollows are disappearing. You know how Grimjow was explaining that for him to evolve, he has to kill like loads of hollows, and he absorbs their power, and he becomes more humanoid. Well, this guy's obviously humanoid. Hollows are disappearing. Arankars are coming back. However, I do not know if that means that Aizen is coming back. And to be honest, I don't want Aizen to come back because it took 400 chapters. 400 chapters to get rid of him. That was 8 years to get rid of Aizen. If they're bringing Aizen back for the last arc, Bleach is going to go on for another 8 years. And I think it's just a desperate move if Aizen comes back, to be honest. So I hope that it's Aizen's plan, like this is Aizen's doing, but I hope that Aizen isn't himself coming back, because that would kind of suck, I think. Yes, that was Bleach. Bakuman 166 from the previous issue, so from last week. I like this chapter. It was pretty cool because we saw some more Azuki, Miho Azuki. Which was nice, but basically what has happened, if you haven't read it, or if you have read it and you want me to tell you what happened for some bizarre reason, what happened was, basically something's come up on the internet. Ruruka, this other voice actress, has said something about how Ashiraji Muto is a pair, two guys, one's married, one's not. One is actually going out with a successful voice actress who happens to be Azuki Miho, because people find out it's Ashiraji Muto, and the A is from Azuki, and Shiro is from Mashiro, and Gi is from Tagaki. And basically the shit hits the fan, and people are not happy. They're like, no, my darling Azuki, why have you done this to us? And all these like men are outside her like house or something, and they're not happy that she's not single. So it basically doesn't look very good, even though we all know that she's like the perfect person for this role in the anime. But because everything's going wrong, it's gonna, if she gets the role, it will look like that she didn't get it from her own like ability, even though of course she would get it from her own ability, but it will look like that way. And people, and they both were quite like, determined that we haven't done anything wrong, but it's not about, they're both being quite stubborn and introverted, like looking at their own position, not at how other people would look. And Tagaki raises that, saying other people won't see that. You need to buck up your ideas, man. So it's an interesting emotional story development, and I like it. It's good, and it's really good to see more of the other side of Bakuman, because lately it's been sort of just been about like the manga and pages, and obviously that's part of why I watch it, but like it's a bit of a give and take. So good chapter, can't wait for next week. As per usual with Bakuman, it's always consistent, loving it. Yeah, this was a slightly weird video compared to my usual review videos, though this is actually technically only my second review video. But if you've been subscribed to me for a while, you would have known that I've done many a review video, but I had to delete them because I did naughty things, apparently. I was just taking pictures of the thing, which I'm not allowed to do, apparently. Yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching. If you like my stuff, do subscribe. Do like this video if you do like it, with a thumbs up. If you put a thumbs down, then also comment, tell me what I should do, because that kind of helps. It's all about constructive feedback, okay? Give and take, give and take. Yes. So thank you for watching. Look out for my other stuff. I should be coming up with a video at some point. Not going to make any promises. Review next week, obviously, and probably some debate video about something or other. Maybe about anime. I don't know. Anyways, guten Tag. My cat's always keeping me company.